Okay, here's an unboxing of some parts for my 2012 GT500. Hopefully by now I've posted a video of the noise my blower was making. Had like a dry kind of squawk, like a dry bearing in like an old electric motor or drill. So I figured it wouldn't get any better, so I took it off and sent it out to Stegmeyer to diagnose it and rebuild it, and he said it's a clearance problem. The rotor's rubbing the case in a spot that's pretty common. So I said, you know what, Bob, while you got it apart to fix it, why don't you just port it out too? I mean, what the hell, right? So, here is the parts that I got back recently, and I'm going to put them on right after I finish making this video. And the seals. Hopefully you can see all this crap. Took the seals off, the throttle body and the elbow. I gave him the throttle body, the elbow, the blower. The blower I had on it was a 2013 and 14 TVS. I had swapped that on and it ran awesome. It was a takeoff from the Shelby factory, I guess. I bought it off eBay. Pretty reasonable. And it worked great until it developed that noise, which I don't blame them for at all. I had it dyno tuned, and my dyno guy was winging it up to 64, 6500, so that could have been why. I mean, it was making 19.5 pounds of boost. It would taper off to 18.5, but according to Bob, once you start cranking the boost up like that, they they get really hot and the case distorts a little bit. And again, he said that the clearance issue was pretty common. I don't know. It's a 10% overdrive pulley on the crank with a stock 13-14 upper pulley, which I shouldn't think would give me that much boost, but I guess on my car it's stacked up to do that. It does have the converters on it still, the catalytic converters, so I know though when those bottle up, they'll give you 1 or 2 more pounds of boost just because they're restrictive. You know, my car's in Massachusetts, so I have to pass inspection, so I gotta kind of tread carefully in that crap. But it made 672 horsepower, which I was pretty pleased with. So anyway, here's what he sent me back. He takes off the bypass valve because he says there was break in shipping, so I gotta put it back on just I figure out how. There's instructions on his website on how to do that, to adjust it. It doesn't seem all that difficult, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a couple of grommets. I was going to put different breathers on it. He used to use these breathers, these grommets rather, for push-in breathers. I might go to that later. I don't know. I just figured while I was getting the stuff shipped, I haven't said that too. What else we got? Let's see. Here is the elbow. This is the 13-14 elbow. Like I said, I had him port it while he was there, and you can see he did a nice job. Yeah, nice and smooth, and nothing radical. I mean, he teardropped this boss right here. Hopefully you can see this. Go to the camera, make sure you can see it. Ah, there it is. Yeah, he teardropped this boss right here. Did a nice job. I'm not sure if he has a CNC program for this, so it's all done by hand. I have no idea, but did a nice job. Looks real nice. Nothing radical. Just, nice work. Let's see. I gave him the injectors. I was running 13, 14, 54-pound injectors. And I figured, bump the fuel up a little bit too. I don't have a, whatever you call it, the voltage thingy for the, I can't remember what they call it. A BAP, I believe it's called. I don't have one of those. I keep reading differing opinions of if you need one or not, the level I'm at and choose to be at. So I bought these injectors when I put the blower on. They ran fine. It was a little bit lean up top, so I figured have Bob go through them, and I mean, they look perfectly stock. He does some modification to increase them about 10 psi. So if these were 54s before, they should be 64s now. And he actually gives you a sheet that it's a flow chart, I guess, of the injectors. And if you look at the sheet, it says before 58, after 66. So let's say they're 66 pounds now. A lot of guys run 72s or bigger. I mean, this should be pretty close. And there's the whole chart he gives you. I mean, Bob was a nice guy to deal with. I had no problems with him. He tried really hard to get it back to me as fast as possible. The work they did looks great. Once I get it on and I run it, we'll see. But so far, I'm pleased. I was running the twin 65 throttle body. And again, I talked to Bob, and he said, I can modify it if you want. So I sent it out. And I know what he does is he takes the shaft, he cuts the shaft in half, he thins it basically, so on the front side the shaft is gone. I don't know if you can see it or not very well, but it's gone. And he reworks the shape Again, nothing radical, but I don't have a stock one anymore to show you, the stock Twin 65, but from pictures I've seen online, it was a lot more angular and pointed in here. So he really smooths it out. He told me it adds about 100 CFM. Nothing crazy. I mean, these things need more CFM as you make more power, especially with the bigger blower. So this should get me there. I mean, I made 672 horse. If I can get to 700 at the wheels, I think I can live with that. I think any sane person could live with that. Especially through the catalytic converters. I mean, Jesus. Alright, here's the blower. Kind of hefty. Shit. One thing you can see is they do a nice job packing everything. You can tell they do it every day. Because the box is, you know, big enough to fit everything comfortably. And it's packed nice. So they're going to slide poisons over the fenders. But hey, people do it. So I've done it before. Okay, I mean, it looks stock, right? Oh, if I can zone in here, you can see he worked it. Oh, see if I can get behind the camera and hold this thing up without dropping it and smashing it in pieces. That would suck. Oh, you can see he worked it. Oh my God, it's heavy. Oh, becoming such a pussy as I get older. And you can see inside a little bit of work, not a ton. But the majority of it is right here in the gullet. Did a nice job. I mean, it's all smooth, nothing crazy. He wasn't doing a full port. Funny thing is, when I said, hey Bob, I see you guys have like a stage 5, stage 7, stage 2. Which one is this? And he said, there's only one port. So this is the port job he does on a TV. I guess unless you're going full race, you know, totally sitting it on kill, which I'm not. So the other thing he did was this pulley. He does a modification of the pulley to stop belt slip. He claims the stock grooves, or the peaks, cut into the belt. So he, if I'm not mistaken, he machines it. And I think he shot peens it maybe. He does some little process to it. And you can see it's clearly been worked. There's no sharp edges. It's looks nice. I don't know. It's a stock 1314 pulley, which is like 2.71 or 63, depending what you read. So that's it. I mean, I had him do that while he was there. It was pretty cheap. I mean, everything down here was like 900 bucks. I think it includes shipping too. I mean, it was pretty reasonable, I think. So anyway, that's it. I got to put the bypass valve back on and the throttle back on my car, and end of the show. So I want to take a quick video of it before I put it back in the car. Once it's on the car, you're not going to be able to see shit. So let me see if I can zoom in on that thing. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, I'll come down to the belly of the beast. Yeah, it's just nothing crazy. It's just, you know, ported enough. So that's it. Just want to record it all for posterity. Peace out, homies.